got on quite well with the Canberra so far. I've glued up the, let me get out the light, yeah. I've glued up the Bombay and popped that in. I've done the wheel well as well, that's already in. I've also finished the cockpit. Well, not finished it, but I've put it together so I can paint this and do the detailed work I need to do in here. I've left out the control column, and I've left out a piece on the front here which is a clear part. I'll do those afterwards. On the other side of the Canberra, you can see here I've got a little square of tape. That's a small window. I've glued that in, and what I did, again, it was well below the surface of the outside. When Floyd Model's done this, he actually filled that gap up with CA glue and polished it down so you could see through it. I've done basically the same thing on this, but what I did was I glued it in last night with PVA glue. But before doing that, I fitted it in there, and I just took a sanding stick, one of these little skinny sticks. They come from Floyd Models, by the way, these ones, and just give the edge a very, very light touching with the sanding stick, and popped it in there and kept popping it and kept doing it until I got the fit to just slightly above the outside. Glued it in with white wood glue, and then I've used the sanding sticks and polishing sticks to sand this flush and polish it, and now I've got a nice window there. For the meantime, while I'm doing the spraying, I've got it covered up. I'm going to do the same with the top windows here. There's a little set of windows that go across the top here. We'll do the same with those as well. Back again. Now, I've had this setting overnight for the window that I've glued in. If I can get that apart. There we go. Right. Can you see that? I don't know, but you can. Right, now I've sprayed the inside with it. I've dusted the inside to make it a bit dusty and dirtier for the effect. Again, I don't know how much of this you'll actually see in here. It's all been sprayed up both sides. I've also completed the cockpit here. I've sprayed it matte black, and I've put some colour on the dials and that. It's not exact, but it'll show the dials up if you ever see them inside it. It's near enough to the original cockpit as far as I can tell. Let's use this side because it's all there. The cockpit will go into here. It's a nice fit in there. I've done the window as well. It's just slightly proud, so I can give that a sand down. That's as far as I've got with the with it so far. The main fuselage. I'll just put a band over that just to keep that in place. For now, I want to keep this without warping the fuselage, because the fuselage is absolutely perfect. So if I clamp it together with a couple of bands, that should hold it in place. Also, I didn't manage to get everything done. Most of the bits and pieces are in here that I've done. They're all sanded, glued and sanded together. Piece here, I'll just that's been glued and ready to go. That's the elevator. I've got one elevator left to do, and the other wing I've got left to do as well. I didn't have enough clamps to do everything in one go, so I had to do one piece at a time. But that's the only two pieces that I didn't get done over the weekend. And it's going quite nicely so far. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. I should not have said that. That's it. Sorry about that. The rudder. I've found a little problem with this one. There's a pin. You can see that. Hang on, let me just open the glasses off. The pin doesn't go together at the top. The hole's not lining up with it. The bottom pin, however, does line up perfectly. So I'm gonna just take that off. Next job is to fit in the other two pieces I've left off, and the seats to be put in. They're done. I have the seats painted up and the control column all here. They're waiting for a dusting of grime them up a little bit and some dry brushing on them. The only other pieces that I haven't done yet are the seat cushions. I've left them separate so I can paint those up and glue them on afterwards. That's about it for now, for the Canberra. Right, now, I've had a couple of mails through from other people that have commented on the Canberra, and they do suggest that I do the Argentine version of the Canberra. I'm going to do that. That's the one thing I am going to do. Argentine version of the Canberra. That's the one. As you can see, it's gone together very fast. It's a very fast build. All the parts so far have gone together perfectly. There's the only problem I had was the tail rudder assembly, which one of the pins didn't line up for some reason. I don't know why, but it didn't. But sanding that off and just gluing it together, the two halves married up perfectly. So there's no problem with that. Just a little niggle. I might dust that cockpit down a bit again. I'm not certain. I'll let the whole thing settle down for a little bit, a couple of days, and have a look at it then. But for now, that's the bank holiday weekend over, with the Easter weekend over. That's what I got done with the Angel Interceptor, which I'll put up on a separate video. So for now, goodbye, see you soon, keep up the modelling, hope your entries into the SMA are going well. See you soon, bye for now. Hi everyone, back again. Now, the Canberra. I couldn't get that out. I couldn't get it out. Oh, God.